And we'll switch to the left-hand side here for us. Yeah, I told him we just passed his tail here, so. Yeah, we'll head out towards the beach out over here. We'll hook a nice left-hand turn, shoot out about a 45-degree angle there. Yeah, I was all kind of stacking by altitude here.
So the waterfalls seem to have like little pools every 100 feet.
Yeah. Just because as they hit down the sides over there, over hundreds of thousands of years, they just dig into the lava rock out over there.
Did they form like a recreational location for Hawaiians?
You know, you can see some kayaks down over there. The state built a couple of bathrooms down there to keep the environment a lot better for them. Yeah, we'll hook a nice left-hand turn out over here. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort and energy to get out over here. They want you to have at least like 3 days worth of food and water to bring out here with you if you do come out here. And we'll just kind of shoot out here about a 45-degree angle. You can see the island of Maui way out in the distance out over there. And here's the Lapoi Nui where they filmed that 1994 movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner down there. And as a shootout over here, we'll make a nice left-hand turn. You can see all the waterfalls all at one time. And that earthquake several thousand years ago, this big chunk of this island just slid off into the ocean and created all these valleys that we have. Thanks, them all at one time here. Believe it or not, these things do quadruple in size. Yeah, they get pretty big when we get a lot of heavy rain up in the hills. Yeah, you could survive out here. There's a bunch of coconut trees, got some bananas out here. We do have a little clam over here called opihi. They kind of look like China hats. But since 1970, they've had about a 50% reduction in the number of opihi clams here in the island pike because everybody's eating them all. You can eat them raw. You see the Hawaiians up there popping them off the rocks with a butter knife. Yeah, we'll head over here by these rocks and we'll start a fairly rapid climb over here where that other helicopter is going. Yeah, Pula Valley is down there. It's got a little zigzag pattern that goes down. That's the trail you can walk on. Yeah, it's the craziest thing I ever saw on the trail down there when I was hiking was a lady had a Gucci handbag and was wearing high heel shoes and walked all the way down that trail to the Black Sand Beach. So it is doable. Yeah. He was on a mission to get to the bottom, so. And it may pick up a little bit of turbulence up and over here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's been really hazy here since the early 1980s. You used to be able to see Maui really easy. Ko'olave is an uninhabited island just south of Maui out there that the Navy uses as a gunnery range. It's since been turned into a nature preserve. But after we've had all these eruptions over here, all this volcanic fog here has really shut down the visibility for the past 30 years or so. Yeah, we'll head up and over here. May pick up a little bit of turbulence. We'll head up what they call Hanakana Nui up and through here. Yeah, you may see a helicopter that's a little bit lower down that valley over there. I really don't like to go in there. You really don't have an escape route in there. And there's a lot of really weird winds that go down and through there too. When we went to Afghanistan, they took us out to the German Alps so we could do some mountain flying out there and do wind interpretation. There's kind of a burble that goes down the side. And if you get down below it, it actually pushes you down towards the terrain, which is kind of scary. So we'll just stay up kind of high up over here. Yes, there's that turbulence coming. Yeah, here it comes.
Okay, this one's for Gabby.
Yeah, we'll just stay high here where the air's a little bit smoother than down there, so. And we'll shoot over here where this little herd of cattle is usually hanging out. Yeah, the Kahala Ranch is out the right-hand side. It was formed back in 1902. Okay, it's going to kind of ride the wave out and through here.
So are there some homes or something down there?
You know, there's a couple of cabins down there. I think they do have a helipad that's down there. You can contract a helicopter to land down over there. Not us, but it's a different tour company that goes down there. Yeah, they have another cabin up over here on the side. They say they do weddings up over here. I've never overflown one and saw a wedding happening up over here, but they have a kind of an area that they have like a six-wheel vehicle that's made in Austria that brings the nature tours up here every once in a while too. Yeah, I'll head over here by this cattle herd over here and then we'll start dropping down for the base. There's that cabin off the nose out over here. Yeah, we're back over here in the bogland over here. Yeah, here's some of the 4,000 cattle, 1,500 horses we have here in the Allen. Yeah, if you talk to ranchers back in West Texas, they don't want the cattle to walk around because they lose weight when they go to market over here. And that's kind of the whole purpose over here is have these free-range animals over here. And we do pick up a little bit of turbulence down through here, so it's going to slow us down here in anticipation of that.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really sing, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them.
Yeah, the right side over there, that's the Kawaihae Harbor that was built back in the 1950s, back when they really considered the environment. They did do a lot of blasting on there to put that in out there.
What a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star. Wake up where the clouds are far behind.
Yeah, and of course, back in the 1700s and 1800s, we did have a lot of sailing ships come over here into the bay and do trading with the local villagers. Yeah, you can sort of see Mauna Kea out the left-hand side, but the observatories are really kind of hazed in right now. There's the cattle all kind of following each other down there. I don't know how they vote on who the leader is, but Guess he just starts working his way up there and everybody starts following him. Yeah, there's a vessel out there in the harbor right now. That's actually an Army evasion barge. And what they do is they come over from Pearl Harbor, where they're based out of. The Army has a ton of evasion barges over there at the Pearl Harbor. And they bring all the artillery trucks and equipment over here for the Pakaloa training area, which is kind of like a little version of Camp Pendleton over here. Or Fort Lewis, I guess, for you guys from Washington there. Yeah, like I say, for this water tank out over here. Yeah, those two temples are kind of on the left-hand side of the harbor down there where that black road is at. And they're not like a Mormon temple or a Catholic church or a mosque that has the big spires on it, just a series of organized lava rocks down there. Does look like a couple of loaves of bread at the top of the hill. And the National Park Service has a really good visitor center with a really good sidewalks that go up to the sides of the temples themselves, and you can't go down to the beach down there where those villagers used to live. They do have a sign that says warning shark sighted down there for those black tip reef sharks. A lot of people like to go out there at sunset and watch those sharks come in. They're only about 3.5 feet long usually. Well, on behalf of Manager Jeannie, Assistant Manager Jules, and the ground crew, I'd like to thank you guys for going out to the eruption site and the waterfalls with us today. It's always an adventure here on the Big Island. As you come in, you may see a few of our goat friends out here. Feel free to take a few hundred of them home with you. Yeah, they are pretty stinky, though, I can tell you that. If you're out here hiking, you can hear them or smell them before you see them, even from the road if the winds are right. And, of course, we are a TripAdvisor, so you have a good time. My name is Ian. Ian, if you didn't have a good time, let us know that, too, as well, and I'll contact the base. Let them know that we're inbound. All right, we'll intercept our approach angle here. Yeah, when we had Hurricane Darby here about 1.5 years ago, this was all whitewater rapids down through here. Had so much rain up in the hills. And if you go back and get your helicopter pilot's license, they teach you to pass the top of the poles. May not necessarily be able to see where the wires are at, but at least you know where the tops of the poles are. Wants to go into pad 1 out over here. And we're in another critical phase of flight, so I'll talk to you once we get on the ground here. All right, good job, everybody. And what you do is go ahead and take your seatbelt off and just kind of rotate it like a pickle jar. But go ahead and stay in place, and the ground crew escort you inside the rotor system. After you guys clear the sidewalk, I'll be hopping over the fuel truck there, and then they need to pull an oil sample here. I'll be shutting the aircraft down after fuel here. All right, yeah, it's hard to see Maui or Kokolave out there now. It's just crazy hazy.